ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching footage from the war with the Vivesander. As you may be aware, we have now incorporated their kind into our culture and our way of democracy. The Vivesander fought extremely well and the battle was long, and our brave SG teams with advanced alien weaponry were able to hold the planets and restore democracy to these honor-bound warriors. In additional news, the Excalibur project was finally completed and launched. Multiple Excalibur class vessels have been built and new captains are being assigned as we speak. SG Command welcomes these brave new soldiers to our midst and asks them to prepare themselves for war. Many of our neighbours are preparing to start acts of aggression towards our fledgling nation with their superior technology. Most of all, we have had aggressive insults from the pious Smith Pell, a group of aliens that wish to see their ways pushed upon others. Again, can we hold up to them? Finally, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Cerberus project, the next generation of aircraft carrier, or in this case, spaceship carrier. We look forward to seeing what designs may come from this new project being committed to by Stargate Command. This has been Bane McBride, and this has been the SGC News Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you remember in the last one, we basically lost half our fleet. I spent some time rebuilding. A few years have passed. I'd say 2 years, I think it is, maybe a year. And I've just basically I've just been selling energy really, because we seem to have an abundance of energy production. And I've just been selling energy. I'm still building military stations here, just getting attacked. I'm building another one here. And I have a fleet here, which is, I've built loads of corvettes basically, because the cruisers were proving a little bit expensive, and I built some extra destroyers. I'm just going to upgrade them, because we opened some upgrades for them, so they're all heading back. You can see that we had fusion reactors. I've now got some Naquita reactors, finally got the research for those. And in terms of research, just show you, we've got the next Naquita level, because they all seem to come up one after the other. We've got the Empire Leader capacity, so that gives some more Empire Leaders. And we finally can get away from cruisers and get onto carriers, which is good, because we kind of need some strike craft and I want to get some F302s out if I can. There was the option to build the Wraith Dart, but it was going to take 93 months, and I thought I'd change that out for light carriers. So we're doing okay. We're still at war. They haven't pushed us for a while, so I'm waiting to see what happens. So we're going to send the fleet back to upgrade, and we're going to try and get that sort of rolling and see how we do from there. So they're going to go back. Meanwhile, we need to kind of get ourselves in a better position. So I've started building some stations, as you can see here. I changed the design of the stations. So I went to my ship designs. This one hasn't changed much other than just taking the Netcode in. But the defense platform, so the Armageddon class, you can see I've changed that. I've put plasma in because we've got some plasma today. So I don't know if that'll help or not, but we'll see. So some point defense, some medium platforms. I'm not really sure how to build stations. So if you guys have got any tips on that, you let me know. Even if I'm doing it right. But yes, we have lots of stations defending this one entrance world. And then we're going back to war again, really. That's the plan. So my ship's heading back to Dorkan and upgrading, and hopefully that won't take too long. In fact, how long will Dorkan take to upgrade? 200... No, 100... I can't tell. More time than I care to look at. So hopefully we'll get these done and go from there, really. It seems like we have a lot of ships here, but actually that's because we've got our army here as well. There's our army ready to land. They use the same kind of transporty design here. There they are. The assault transports with Fran Hargreaves. So I'm not sure what to expect, because the last episode didn't really go according to plan. We spent an hour kind of retreating and getting out. We won a few battles, but we also lost a few battles. So I'm not sure how we'll do with this, if I'm being honest with you. It'll either go really well, or it will go really badly. One of those two things. But it looks impressive. But I think what we're missing is carriers. We need some carriers in our life. We haven't got any strike fighters, and strike fighters are going to be important. Plus, it's kind of fun to have F-302s flying around. So that's what I'd like. Other than that, the rest of the world is being quiet. These guys are being integrated. I just got a message saying these guys are going to be integrated into the Setbacks quest. So I'm sending to build a couple of frontier stations. Maybe one here would be good. Although it will cost me influence to maintain them. So I could lose the one at Doska. Because this guy was going to build one here. Because what I don't want to do is just have suddenly these go bubbles, and because the Savage costs research, that it affects other things like my ownership of Philomere and causes me problems later on. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. Yeah. So, and there seems to be a blue Strike Force Hydra. So what are they sending there? 664.9. So this is the war. This is the mod that basically sends me stuff. But I'm trying to work out what it is they've got. They've got like a little
unit upgraded.
A cruiser, 3 destroyers, and corvettes.
Incoming transmission.
Sure.
Incoming transmission.
So we've got upgrades done. We're ready to go. So we're going to roll out. We're heading down to Zudra in the hopes that we can once again engage them and win. Can I control? That's SG3. So I'm not really sure what to make of these strike forces that are around, but we'll see. So that's either going to be a terrible idea, and our research will finish enough time to get some carriers in our fleet, or this will be a great idea, this attack.
Construction complete.
Either way, we're about to find out. I'm going to bring SG3 down. We shall begin the bombardment of Break.
Incoming transmission.
Decline. I don't want peace. We just blew a civilian transport that came flying up. The reason I don't want to surrender is I kind of don't like you guys. You guys kind of hate me, so, you know, well, you hate me a lot now because I'm kind of blowing up your planets, but all other unity points. Income from Chimchies increased. Every vassal increases your naval capacity. That's not really helping us.
New
Let's do this one here. Career network. Got new technology. Carriers! We can get advanced frigate designs, or we can go straight for battle cruisers. I think we go, slow it down a bit. Slow. I think. Wow, F303 straight away. That'd be quite cool. Frigate designs. What does that actually give us? Whereas the rise of point defense and the need for a specialized ship to be used in an anti-fighter missile strike, our best designers have begun to envision ways to make this progress rate. So that could improve our destroyers. Now, while we're doing that, let's look at our ship designer. And we should have, there she is, the light carrier. So, also going to be known as the Cerberus class. What can we take? We can have... Oh, we got Wraith Darts. Okay, I'm not sure how we got that. What's we got? Well, I think we'll go with their 302s, quite clearly, because that would make more sense to us. They're quite powerful as well. So what can we do with this? We can go with point defense stern. That would be good. Get our point defense in there. And we can have point defense power. I like the idea of the carriers kind of sitting back and being more point defensy. With small rail guns, that's kind of fine to me. So basically all of them, so we can have like terminal core, which gives us a bit of everything, and Hana core. I think carriers, I think just make them pure carriers is the best use of our time with F302s. So we just have like, again, you guys might disagree. Let me know in the comments. Hyperdrives, they can. I don't see why. See, the problem with this Stargate mod is it kind of makes these other ones redundant a little bit. We want long range. We don't really want them in the fight. And then here we've got our Naquita armor plating. Did I forget about this? Large. Is that better than plastic? That does 12. That does 12. Ship hull points plus 5%. So this actually gives us hull as well. So, oh, we got better shields as well. If I click auto complete, what does that do? That gives us Naquita generators. One shield. I'm not sure why we take that. And a capacitor. Would we not want to try and fit in a large? I guess it's got to be quite weak because we're firing so many fighters, maybe? Right, let's call this anyway. So this will be the BC 303 Cerberus class. That's my design. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Right. We want to go to Dorkin Prime. Here's Dorkin Prime. And I would like to get this upgraded, please, sir. And I think we'll go back to Earth. Get this upgraded. And then I need to look at building a spaceport here at Quadria. I'm trying to just think about things that we need to do. We need to get all our spaceports up. Yeah, so there we go. Spaceports up. Let's go to the fleet. Fleet is bombarding. These guys are ready to land their armies. So, let the landing commenced. I take this planet. Hopefully. Latent. I tell you, everybody's becoming psionic. Latent psionic powers begin to manifest in certain individuals belonging to the Sondrifian species. According to leaked reports from authorities in the Sondrifian Mandate, This must be a fairly recent development. What a crock. Now you can get like psionic jumping and shields and things. Let's have a look at the battle on the ground. They actually have a pretty good defensive army. So we do 396. I think because we've got such a big army though, I think we massively outnumber them, which is going to make our victory ever more sweeter.
Planetary assault complete.
This planet is mine. So over to Tiersonia, they have a military station in the system, so we'll need to see how this pans out for us. Now I don't know where their fleet is at this time. I have no idea where their fleet is. I really wish my guys. I'm actually gonna set my planets and sectors back to balanced. Actually, let's set them to balanced.
Hostile station engaged.
Ooh, let's have a look. So what have we got? We've got a station. Oh, it's only really weak. What is it? Is it a... What is a military station? They got no chance. They have no chance. Let's bombard their next planet. Let's do it. I really wish it wouldn't keep renaming them. That's not fun. SG3, thank you. Begin the bombardment. So where's their fleet? Because we did hit them hard, but I don't think we hit all of it when we were there. Do you know what I mean? I think we hit a little bit. Let's see how we're doing at Dorkin. Spaceport. Nearly there. 28 seconds to go. Why can I take control of this? Can I upgrade it? I can. No sign of their fleet at all, so I don't know. Are they at war with anybody else? They're just at war with me, so what are they doing with... One wonders what they're doing with their fleet. Because it's not here. They're not attacking me. It's like they're happy for me this time just to bombard their worlds. Very slowly, I will admit, but nonetheless. You guys need to carry on bombarding. That's not a stop. Hostile fleets present in the system. Where is this?
Unit upgraded.
Where is this? They're here. And then they ran away. Oh, I know what they're doing. They're going to jump past me while I'm invading this one and evade the other one, I think. That's exactly what they're doing, so I can see that. They must think I'm silly. I'm not going to let you guys.
Planetary assault in progress.
The planetary assault has begun. And that's looking like it's going to be a victory for us, an easy victory. SG3 is too well trained.
Assault complete.
So let's see where our fleet is. Come on, fleet. We want you to kill this. Get over here. There we go. They're warping. They're warping. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I want to engage their transport fleet first if we can. I'm hoping Dorkan Prime has built some Cerberus. Oh, we need to build some Cerberus classes, I should say. Our fleet's moving in. Torpedoes away. Railguns are firing in. The bombardment is happening. Look at those ships to get hit. We do massively outnumber them, to be fair. Let's try and get in the action a little bit. Our shields are getting hit. It's kind of just beautiful to watch, but I think we have the upper edge here. They've retreated their fleet. Did we take... Oh, we've finished some research. Our Naquadah generators are done. We can get advanced warship set. We'll do that, and we can get light carrier build speed and cost, or we can get trade attractiveness. I think habitability would be good to get. That's really expensive. No, let's go for this one. Decline, because that's not our war goals. We still have more. Thank you. You think we're just going to stop there? No. They're desperate. They are desperate. Onwards! I kind of wish I could take control of that fleet, but I can't. That's one of the sort of issues. Come on, carriers. Build quicker. If we go back to our ship design, I'm just going to pause it again. I want to get rid of this because we've got two of them. So we've got our X-Sphere freeze. Now, I think we can do, if I'm right, I thought we did the advanced things where we could do some kind of new design, but clearly not. So no new design for us. He said advanced frigates. Does it mean corvettes? We don't have any frigates. Corvette, maybe? No, they're the same. I don't know what it means. Or maybe did I finish that research? Oh no, I'm still doing it. You're such a fool, Bane. So we get advanced warship components, auxiliary shield systems. That's quite cool. So multi-phasic sensors, crew lounge, fire control. That would be quite cool. Auxiliary shield system, quantum thrusters. It's interesting. Right, let's play on. So we're going to move on.
Construction complete.
So we need to build some bits and pieces here. We can build better spaceport defences. That's quite good. Mothball and scrapyard. Oh, excuse me. Corvette and destroyer assembly yards. We'll take some hydroponics. And everything else we've got to wait for because we haven't got any money. They'll spend it all. Which is fine. So we're back to fast. Oh! Is that their fleet? What was there? Come back, come back, come back. What was that? What was that fleet? What was that fleet? That was a Starflock. There's a Starflock and a transport fleet here. Do I want to just stay here for a second? Because their transport fleet's going to have to come up somewhere. And there it is. Intercept that. Intercept it before they jump again. What's their charge up time? Oh, they've already departed. We need to cripple them. Cagibus is next. We're jumping in. They have a 5k starbase here, so that's going to be important to take down. The torpedoes are coming into it. Oh, those torpedoes hit hard. They hit hard. Oh dear God, that is getting hit. Probably our armies are kind of stuck at the moment. Up here. We've got a little while though. They're not really doing much at the moment, if I'm being honest with you. Let's embark them all, so our fleet's ready. And let's try and bring our fleet down to here if we can. We're not in combat, are we? Surely not. We are. Oh crap! Didn't see they built a military station there. Not good. Don't want to lose my fleet. They're gonna have to retreat them. That was silly, Bane. Alright, we can't hit Cagibus. There's nothing we can do there. We'll take our fleet on. We'll have to hope that our ships finish building soon. I don't actually know where are our ships building to? Oh, they're not building into that fleet there, are they? Oh, they are. I don't want you to build into that. I don't want you to do that. This is where it gets annoying. I want to just go away, Strike Force Hydra. Go away. Let's just disband that whole fleet. Wow, we've entered their den now. This looks like their main home system. They're taking some damage here. But so is their base. I'm not going to pull out, I'm going to see it through. This might be the wrong course of action, guys, but I have no idea how to take control of this fleet, so I'm just going to like disband them all, because that was all our reinforcements pretty much gone.
New technology acquired.
And then I think I'm going to build a couple of light carriers. And we've finished our new frigate designs as well, so we can get, since we can get everything now, so we can get a fortress, rail guns, which are better, Betharian power plants, or neutronium armor plating, which is better than what we've got at the moment. So I think I want the Betharian power plant, just in case. What have we got left here? Is this mainly our cruisers? Have we lost our cru... Oh dear God, we've lost Vicarian. Did not see that one coming, so we've lost quite a few ships, guys. some of our destroyers are left. We've lost pretty much all our corvettes were taken down in this war. But I think we crippled their economy pretty well. I think we'll go up, try and kill off this fleet, then head back to Cagipus while we build more reinforcements at Dorkin Prime. So that's the plan. We've got loads of these, so what we could do is we could do the contact again of the not those guys, what are they? These guys here. Communicate. We would like to trade for minerals, please. We would like that twice. There we go. And now with our minerals, we would like to build. We would like to pause the game and go to the ship designer, do a new design, and look at our destroyer, because I believe we now have more stuff. There we go. So we can have pinpoint stern. So we now have frigate bow, which gives us 2-point defense and a medium. Pinpoint bow, which gives us. So I think. See, has it been an issue though? That's the question. Has it been needed? And we're going to have our carriers. I don't think we need these. I don't think we need these yet. I do think we need to upgrade our Naquadah generation. Because I think that's going to be important. And I think that means we can actually get... No, we can't get another shield. But that puts us in a good place. Let's update our figures. I'll go for plasma on the front rears and like the corvettes. Prometheus again we can have the new Naquadah generators. This armour can now be replaced with Naquadah armour plating. Small, that does average damage of 3.3. I think we'll keep those as they are. And again, I don't know, I think it may be, no, we can't quite do that. We can put our advanced shields on. Yes, we can have our advanced shields on. Makes us a little bit more useful. What if we can drop one of these? Can we drop one of those? No. Power is very finite at the moment. Can have afterburners, but I like shield capacitors. I think they're slightly better. These guys, we can change their shields out now. A little bit better. And their power generation. So let's update that. And then I don't think there's anything really to... Well, we're already building these. This is the irony. But we can actually now sort out more power. And with that, that means we could possibly get... Not a large shield, maybe a small shield. Not quite. A little bit of extra shielding for them. So at Dorkin we now currently have building 3 carriers and we need a crap ton more. 9, 10 corvettes, and I think that sees us set. So sorry guys, I had to pause and have some dinner quickly. So we're carrying on. So where were we? We're paused. We were building more ships. That is where we are at the moment. So Dorkin. And the rest of our fleet, I think, is moving up to engage their fleet at Zudra. Maybe they finally had enough of having their fleet constantly hammered. So let's keep the SG fleet here. And we've got some new technology. We now have. We can build light carriers faster and more cheaply. So we've got some really cheap. I haven't really been having much luck with the society research, it seems, because I've got some really good stuff. Crew quarters and engineer bay. We can now get flat batteries. I don't really care about missiles. We can go straight for battle cruisers, which I think would be the next one. Or we can have Ripper autocannons, which sounds like fun. So, I think... What's the difference between a... I think we go for Ripper autocannons. That's what I'm going for. It might be a bad choice, I don't know, but... There it is. Anyway, meanwhile, Zudra... We're going to engage with what is left of our fleet. How badly damaged? Is our fleet badly damaged? We will honour our losses though, with Draconian and Vicarian both succumbing to wounds. Hopefully their sons will be able to continue their glorious service in the war. We're getting our destroyers moving in. We might catch their transport fleet here as well, which would be great. I think we will. So we have 2 of their worlds. We're at 49% war score. Oh, we've just got the advanced ship component set. Capacitor fields. That looks quite cool. I did the Tachyon and Lance research, but I haven't got any big ships yet to put them on. So everything we can get plasma cannons. Subspace sensors. What do these give us? Station mounted subspace sensors. Not really interested in that. I think everything's really expensive now. I think affects monthly shield past 20 defensive aura support. I think I'm going to get the capacitor field. I don't know if that's good or not, but you can tell I'm such a noob when it comes to Stellaris, I've got to be honest. Right, so we've got 3 Cerberuses there now. And a Corvette. I want to get rid of this. A new faction has recently been getting traction in the internal political aspect of Stargate Command, led by scientist Joan Rios. They call themselves the Tauri Purity Movement. Oh, God. We've always got these factions, haven't we? There's always factions. Let's have a look at our planets while we're here as well. The ones, because we were supposed to be developing these. We've got an upgrade to the planetary capital. Some clearance we still need to do. Let's merge these together. New technology is acquired. We now have crew quarters. Energy. Let's go for that one. Energy storage capacity. Not that I think we've reached the cap of 18,000. Let's upgrade our fleet quickly.
Warning. Planetary assault carrier deployed. Warning.
Oh my god!
Planetary assault accomplished.
They have a 14,000 fleet, if I saw that right there. Which is altogether quite scary. I don't know where that came from all of a sudden. They've gone from like having... No, we're not going to end the war. The war is not. I refuse. I refuse to be beaten in this war. They've got 40. How did they get so many? Look at them. They had nothing. And now they have loads. They've got like 2 battle cruisers, carriers. Just gone from having no army to having a 14k army. This is what happens when you don't keep the pressure up, I suppose. Thankfully, my transport fleet is nowhere there, but they're going to win that fight. There's no way I can hold off that.
Tile blocker cleared.
I still think we possibly out technology them, so we need to get our upgrades done, and then we're going to go back to war. They just have more ships than us. I think what we need to do at Earth is build. Yeah, they're gonna. We know. We're gonna have to build a fleet academy here. We're gonna have to start building ships at Earth. We need cruisers. We need destroyers. You name it. We need it. In fact, what we need actually is to replace this with some destroyer assembly yards. Our solar panel network with Corvette assembly yards. There we go, we've got plans for Earth.
Incoming transmission.
Agree. You can have a non-aggression pact with us. We're currently at war still. Didn't mean to do that. So they're upgrading.
Enemy units detected.
Where have we got enemy units? They have engaged our defences. We have no choice, I think, but to prepare for that engagement. Let's hope that we can significantly damage their fleet.
Defenses offline.
This is not going well at our defensive base. Are we even damaging them? Not really, their shields seem to be holding. Come on guys, you need to upgrade quicker. How long, Dorcon Prime? How long? Got a lot of strike craft in there. I think we're in trouble if we can't get our fleet out of upgrade dock. We really need the construction power of Earth now.
Construction complete.
Where are they going? They're jumping to Cerberus. So they're coming for us at Dorgan Prime. Come on, guys. Too late. The upgrade had to stop. We are now fully engaged in a war of attrition.
Unit upgrade.
This may be our end, guys. We are losing ships.
War declared.
Yeah, I think this is the end of our ambitions.
Technology acquired.
Don't get me wrong, we've done what we can. But they've just decimated our fleet. Our fleet has been absolutely decimated. No. Don't care what anyone says. I will avenge you, Dorcan. Actually, we might just pull this off. Right, our station's gone, but they've only got 1.6 left. Oh my god, that was what just happened there. That is amazing. Whew. Well, guys, I don't know what to say really. We somehow
Incoming transmission.
managed to survive what it seemed to me like a loss. I will agree for a peace. The Confederacy of Kanjukamak. They're inferior to us in naval capacity, but they're equivalent in technology. So I don't really know what to say, really. Other than we gave a good fight in this episode, guys. It's been a tough one. We've lost our fleet. It's going to take me ages to rebuild it already for the next episode. This will feature in a newscast, I'm sure, but we got hit hard. I'm gonna be honest about it. We got hit pretty hard. The Dorcan spaceport managed to help us win the day, and our Cerberus carriers, but yeah, that we need battle cruisers to take them on. I don't know if it's worth trying to take them on again, but you know, it is what it is. So, because we've lost our entire fleet, basically, we're not going to look good to everybody now, I think. The Wraith seem to be getting ready. They're superior in every way. I really don't know what we can do about these guys because they're so powerful. It'll be a while before they can commit war against me again, but still, they're so powerful. So are the Urgalactic Purifiers. Jesus, look at those guys. How big are they? They are superior. Their fleet power is overwhelming. There can be no negotiation with all nations, so they're going to be a big worry as well. So I don't know, guys. We're stuck in this part of the world, and it's been a tough war. But we'll see how we do in the next episode. I hope you're enjoying the series. Let me know if you've got any feedback, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. This is Bane as always. Sign.